Video disclaimer. This video is strictly educational and informative in nature. Please do not spread hate towards anyone in this video. Now enjoy the video.
Anytime I play a game, I'ma always have to play that boy on hard mode. Cause what I look like picking normal when I'm not no normal nigga. I'm not no normal nigga. So if you give me that hard option, right? If you give me that give me God of War option, if you give me that grounded option, I'ma always pick that. Cause I'm not no normal nigga. And honestly, if you're picking the easiest option, you're sorry at the game. You're sorry at the game. Here I go talk about, oh, God forbid a nigga want to enjoy the game. God forbid a nigga's what? Skill issue. I'm sorry. Just get better. That's a skill issue.
You know, I'm all for hyping yourself up and feeling good about overcoming a difficult task. I just recently 100% Cuphead, and that's why I got it playing on this TV. But there's a problem with that video. The disrespect towards people who play games on easy mode. Disrespecting their skill and disrespecting their objective reason for why they're even playing the game in the first place. That guy and many other people will discredit people's experiences or opinions based on the difficulty that they played the game on. Why do people do that? Does the difficulty really matter that much? Like, can someone really not give their opinion on the game just because they played it on easy? Is somebody really trash because they played the game on easy mode? Don't worry, I'll be answering all of those questions in today's video. As always, I'm gonna approach this topic from both sides, and I'm gonna try my best to be as unbiased as possible. But before I can do that, I need y'all to do one thing, and y'all already know what it is, bro. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're trying to hit 40K.
Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you played nice, I wouldn't have to break all your toys.
Studies have shown that playing a video game in a way that makes the game harder, intentionally, correlates with your testosterone. If you play video games using the worst build on purpose, and then you beat the game, your testosterone rises to the point that you unlock the ability to be mean to people in the comment sections. With great power comes great responsibility. Tie your hands behind your back and beat the video game.
In the comment section of that video, there was a bunch of From Software fans genuinely getting a hard on based on the fact they could beat a From Soft game without getting hit. They were genuinely in that comment section rejoicing in the fact that they could beat a Souls game doing the most unbearable challenge possible. Like, one dude said he beat Black Myth Wukong without dodging, and then one of his fellow members tried to discredit him by saying, cutscene game. You know, I'm glad these people have a group of people that they can get along with, but sometimes these guys can be the most insufferable people ever. Does playing on hard mode really make your playthrough more valid than someone else's? Well, sometimes. People who play the game on hard mode often engage with deeper mechanics, learn advanced systems, and spend more time mastering the game. In my journey to 100% Cuphead, I had to spend a lot of time learning new techs and mechanics in order to complete certain challenges. In games like DMC5, higher difficulties will reveal systems that casual players never encounter. A veteran like myself in Cuphead will have more of an informed opinion on deeper gameplay and mechanics. This exact concept is why people feel as though developers shouldn't listen to people who are trash at the game. They feel as though developers who balance games around inexperienced players risk changing mechanics that only seem unfair only because the casual player hasn't learned them yet. And I'm not gonna lie, that view can be flawed, but that's a whole other video in itself. Now, on the other hand, some people feel as though playing the game on the hardest difficulty doesn't automatically make all opinions superior. Just because you beat the game on the hardest difficulty doesn't make you more qualified to judge the game. Someone who's played the game on the easiest difficulty can still judge bad writing and praise excellent level design. So in conclusion, yes, hard mode can give more expertise in gameplay mechanics, but it doesn't give you ownership over the entire discussion of the game.
If you shame people for playing games on easy mode, you're insecure.
Yeah, well, I literally did a Elden Ring run with no hits, no health, no eyes, and I used no hands. I didn't use my hands.
Cool, dude. You're still a dork. God forbid I want to enjoy the story without having to redo the same fight 12 times because it's on extra hard ultra mode. And don't get me wrong, I played Elden Ring. I beat it 2 times, so it's not like I don't play hard games. But y'all act like if I play anything other than the hardest game ever, I'm not a real gamer. Or if I put it on normal or easy mode, then I'm not a real gamer. Fuck you.
Bruh, you play the game way too much not to be making money in between matches. Don't worry, I got you. All you need is a phone and it's 100% legit. Tester Up is an app that works with games to help them find people like you. These apps and games are willing to pay new users money because a lot of them actually end up liking the game, and in return that makes them money too. Tester Up helps put a little bit of that money back in your pocket because they're gonna give you a little bit of what they make. You already got all of those games on your phone, you might as well sign up and try it out. You can make a completely free account with just the email and the password, and they ain't not finna ask for all that extra information. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you're not finna get rich off this, but you can make yourself a little cool $10, $20, maybe even more if you dedicate it. Again, it's completely free. Just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in my description and yeah, go get yourself some shmoney. Now, me personally, I never play games on the easiest difficulty, but that's just my preference. And I'm not shaming anybody that does. Play the game how you see fit. Does playing the game on the easiest difficulty make your playthrough invalid? And well, kinda sorta. Some people feel as though playing the game on easy mode can alter the intended experience. For example, if you're playing Outlast or any other survival horror, the game loses tension when resources are abundant. If you're playing a strategic game, then playing the game on the easiest difficulty might make the game lose all its complexity. And if you're playing an action game, then the game might lose all the mastery that it requires. If you're playing a game on easy mode and you say something like, oh, the combat in this game is shallow, some people may argue that you really didn't even experience the combat in its fullest. People who think their experience is still valid even when playing on the hardest difficulty believe this because they bought the game, they played the game, and they made it to the end game credits. Games are entertainment and people play them for different reasons. Someone who works 40 hours a week or someone who has a disability might play the game on easy mode and get tremendous value from it. The whole reason developers even add easy mode is because they want more people to experience their game. The credits don't suddenly become fake because the enemies hit for less damage. If using easy mode were inherently wrong, why include it? So in conclusion, playing on easy mode doesn't invalidate your playthrough. However, the difficulty that you played the game on can affect what mechanics you experienced and how representative your experience is. I think we should start normalizing telling people what difficulty we played the game on because it matters, especially if you're a content creator or someone who reviews games. IGN, I'm talking to y'all. From Software fans might be one of the most unbearable gamers to talk to on the planet because apparently you never beat Elden Ring unless you played it blindfolded. The moment you say you beat a Souls game, the interrogation begins. These motherfuckers genuinely start questioning you to verify your citizenship in the Souls community. What build did you use? Oh, a strength build? So you basically beat the game on easy mode, bro. You're trash. Oh, you got the skill of a mosquito. You're supposed to play the game blindfolded, tied up, butt booty naked, doing jumping jacks on fire. Oh, and I know you use summons too, bro. You basically didn't even beat the game. You basically let the NPCs beat the bosses for you. You beat the game above level 60? Bro, did you even try? Bro, you used magic? Bro, why are you playing the game ranged? Wait, did you get hit while playing this game? Bro, get out of my face. You're about to make me tweet. You looked at the map playing the game? Bro, you are not a part of the Souls community. This isn't a regular community. Us Souls fans are actively in a competitive suffering contest. From Software fans might be one of the most unbearable gamers to talk to on the planet. Now that we went over both sides of the argument and broke down the nuance on both sides, let's talk about where this stems from. For today's video, I am drinking a Coke. I forgot about it the last like 2 or 3 videos. My fault, y'all. A Diet Coke to be exact. Now, one reason I believe difficulty elitism started is because effort creates value. People tend to value things more when they had to work hard for them. When someone spends 50 hours learning boss patterns, they may feel the struggle that they went through made the achievement more valuable. I have 423.2 hours on Cuphead at the time of my 100% completion. Now, granted, I was doing other things like no-hit challenges and speedruns. I could have 100% the game a long time ago, but all those hours put into the game is why I appreciate the 100%. You know, I've low-key been flexing my 100% Cuphead throughout this entire video. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just proud of myself. And funny enough, this exact appreciation for myself is why people get bothered when they see people reach the same similar endpoint with less struggle. They feel as though the accomplishment has been cheapened. It's really not a malicious thing. It's just common human tendency. So if it happens to you, don't take it to the heart. Another reason I feel like difficulty elitism is so prevalent in the gaming space is because of scarcity. Scarcity creates status. People often assign status to things that are difficult or rare. This also ties into skill being the identity for a lot of gamers. Gaming isn't simply entertainment, it's a part of people's personalities. Everybody watching this video has a game that connects to them in some type of way. One of mine is Little Big Planet. That game is very nostalgic for me and I expressed a lot of creativity within that game. Sony, if you're watching this, please make a Little Big Planet 4. Now there's a lot more reasons as to why elitism is so bad in the gaming space, but I know you guys got a lot to do and I don't want to bore you guys with that. You guys want to know the funny thing about this whole discussion? Difficulty elitism cuts both ways when you really think about it. People who play the game on hard mode dismiss casuals as trash or not good enough, and the casuals dismiss hardcore players as tryhards or no-lifes. Both of them are forms of elitism. So I guess you could say no one's really right or wrong in this discussion. It ultimately comes down to what people value when playing a game. So with all that being said, that's all I got for you guys today. Please be sure to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Dog, I'm not saying this because that's the stereotypical YouTube thing to say. Liking the video and subscribing to the channel goes a long way, and I appreciate you for it. Okay, and I know you're busy, but if you got time, go check out this video about how Joe Bartolozzi pissed off an entire group of gamers. As always, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.